fight tonight.
What's going on, everybody? Today's video is going to be over certain bugs that are going on. Most of them are going to be, if not all of them, are going to be over buffs and debuffs that are just not working correctly, and some ways around those to make them work. There's only one that I have no idea how to make it work. And there is one controller UI that you may or may not have came across, and this is just like an easy fix for that. So if you're ever in a fight and then this screen right here pops up, excuse me, the quickest way to fix this is to immediately hit your start button, go to social, go to group, and then move your left joystick all the way down until it can't go down anymore. I think the last one, if you're in a group, will be disable something input or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like disable something. All you got to do is just scroll all the way down, hit start, and it should not pop up again. So that's just kind of like a quick fix for that. The next one we're going to talk about is Minor Brittle. I did have like a small discussion with Gina. It is broken at the moment, and they are working on a fix. It just may or may not be updated or fixed until update 29. Just kind of how coding works. Sometimes it's an easy fix to locate what the issue is, and sometimes it's not. So that's what's going on there. Basically what happens is if you want to know what Minor Brittle is, it's a new buff for your group. I did a video on it earlier, early in the week or last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever. I'll leave that in the description down below if you want to check that out. But because I'm not really going to go over what it does. But anyways, when you apply it, it applies a chill effect, applies a maim to a minor maim to the target, and that's going to last about 4 seconds or so. Basically what that does is it messes with every other minor maim in the game. So if you have talons, heroic slash, or anything like that, if you're the person that's supposed to be applying Minor Brittle and you have your tank running heroic slash or talons or anything at all that applies minor maim, you will 100% not have a good uptime on Minor Brittle. I can tell you that right now. We tried it, and yeah, it was like I think our off tank had I want to say it was like 3%, 3 or 4%. But yeah, so if you want to apply Minor Brittle as a group, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to make sure that nobody is running anything at all that is applying minor maim, other than the person applying Minor Brittle. Excuse me. So with that being said, somebody's gonna have to run that double ice staff or be constantly on that ice staff, trying to apply that brittle. That's the only way that I found around it. So just make sure that nobody's running heroic slash or talons or anything like that applies minor maim. You should be good. Excuse me. The other one we're going to talk about is Lifesteal. Now, we're kind of going off of a he said, she said thing. I believe, I can't remember who actually said it was true. But they're saying that Minor Lifesteal, or just Blood Altar in general, is not going to proc Symphony of Blades or anything like that. So that opens up a ridiculous amount of monster sets for tanks to run now. Yeah, I don't know if it's 100% true or not. It could be, it could not be, I don't know. Nobody's really said anything on the forums yet as far as like devs go, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, basically they changed the way Minor Lifesteal works, I guess. And whenever you lay down Blood Altar, it's not going to proc Symphony of Blades. Usually what happens is you lay down Blood Altar, it affects every enemy within the certain radius. I think it's like 28 meters. Yeah, 28 meters. And any enemy hit will heal them, will heal the person attacking, and that will proc Symphony of Blades from you. Now that that doesn't work anymore, you're probably looking at running something else as a monster set, since there's absolutely no way, unless you run like Echoing Vigor or something, if you want to proc Symphony for your group. But then again, it'll only go to like 6 people or 5 other people, so good luck. Yeah, so Minor Lifesteal is also kind of broken in general. We've been applying this in our group and our Cloud Rest runs, and I have like, okay, so I'll show you. This is just something that some of you guys should know. But if you go to settings and combat, this is on console as well, show overhealing on, it'll show whenever I lay down Blood Altar, if somebody's attacking something, it'll show me healing them. It'll show green numbers on them, on the players. But it doesn't show that anymore, so that leads me to believe that Minor Lifesteal is broken, and it is broken because when we check combat metrics, it's not showing up anywhere. We tried it on a Warden, and the Warden was not applying anything at all, like no passes or anything. Toughness wasn't being applied, so we like, okay, maybe it's just a change of Blood Altar. I applied Blood Altar in Cloud Rest, and no numbers, nothing. We checked CMX, and Minor Lifesteal was not on there. So I think Minor Lifesteal is still bugged. So just keep that in mind. You can still use the synergy, just FYI. So you can still do that. All right. So the next bugs, the next 2 bugs that have been looked at is Minor Aegis and Minor Slayer. They're both bugged as well. Haven't heard anything about it yet. We just reported it, I want to say sometime this week, so just kind of waiting to hear back from that. But basically what happens if you die at all, you lose the buff of Minor Aegis, Minor Aegis, or Minor Slayer. So you'll have to take off, all the sets basically until there's like 2 left, so you can take away that 3rd piece and then put everything back on. It's a bit annoying, whatever. Just keep that in mind. That is bugged 100%. I'll actually show you a video after this of showing you as a Cloud Rest run. This group I'm with is progressing +2. Most of them are really new to Cloud Rest in general, so that's why we're struggling a little bit, but yeah, I'll show you the video. It shows you with me starting the fight without it, me dying and then still not having it, and then me taking off the gear, putting it on, it's on, and then so but yeah, as far as I know, that's pretty much it. I may or may not have missed any. Oh, here's another one that I found out last night. If you play PvP and you're in a group and you try and synergize an orb, you cannot synergize an orb. Just keep that in mind. But you can synergize like Purify, Budding Seeds, a few other things that you can synergize, but orbs you cannot. So if you're one of those people that throw orbs in PvP, nobody's going to be able to pop them. Just letting you guys know. I don't know if that's the same on console. I'm sure it might be, but who knows. But yeah, other than that, appreciate you guys watching. If there's any more stuff, I'll just leave them down in the comment section below. Or if there's a significant amount of new bugs that we're just not, a lot of people aren't sure about, that could affect your raid group, I'll definitely just probably make another video. Yeah. All right. Well, appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.
Crazy. I didn't expect it to do that much damage.
Yeah, it's actually really good. 205% plus the burn tip.
So it scales more with the more helmets you have, or the more dawns?
What do they do?
Dawns with helmets.
What killed you the first time, Condi? Before the second portal?
We'll take. Really just
Voltaic.
fire swapping too early, and then getting sent down killed all souls.
Okay. Yeah, it's easily fixable then.
Damn, it sucks, dude.
I did
Ugh.
notice too, Condi, that there were